Have you ever had these people that were there for you when you were so down? Maybe you never had a job, you're so stressed. They were there for you emotionally, financially. They really supported you. They encouraged you. They even helped you to look for a job. Some of them even hosted you in their houses. They've been there for you. You even prayed together, maybe. They were so close to you. You felt their love and compassion. They took care of you. They sympathized with your situation. You counted on them whenever you had a problem. You saw them as very good people, very good friends of yours. You opened up to them, being that they were so nice and caring and loving. You opened up to them. You shared a lot with them. You are so free with them. Yes, because it is not easy for people to be there for you during difficult moments. Have you ever had those people? It's so nice to have such people in life. People that can understand your situation. People that can give you hope when you have no hope. People that can really be with you and support you. It's not easy to have such people. It's not easy. Most people do run away during difficult moments. Most people do change. Start ignoring you. Start looking down on you. Maybe when you have gone broke, they see you as useless. They talk bad about you. They spread false rumors about you. They don't see you as if you will ever rise again. But you are fortunate to have those people in your life that are caring, loving, supportive. Have you ever had those people? Have you ever had even just one person? This kind of a person I'm talking about? It's a blessing to have such a person. It's a blessing to have such people in your circle. Yes. But these people, they were so nice, good, and caring, loving, until you start rising. Until you got a job. Until you got a job that they were really helping you to pray about, even searching for that job. That's when they changed. Until your life starts changing. And maybe you're even planning to surprise them with something good, just to thank them for the goodness, for their goodness, to thank them for who they have been to you all that time. But suddenly, they changed. They became monsters. What happened? What really happened? They surprised you. What really happened? You start asking yourself so many questions. Maybe you have done something wrong. You start even apologizing because these are the people that you never thought of losing them. These are the people that now that you have gotten that job, you just pray so that you don't change. You pray to bless them. You pray that this relationship continue existing. But suddenly they have changed. You don't know what to do. You don't know what has happened. You don't know what you have done. Maybe you ask yourself a lot of questions that you don't even have the answers. So let me tell you, what always happens with such people? Yes, they're good people, very good people. But the problem is that some people have something called jealousy. They're so jealous. Some people are naturally jealous. They're so happy inwardly seeing you in that condition, in that situation that you were before. And that's why they were helping you. Yes, though they were doing it genuinely. I'm not saying that they might not be doing it genuinely. No, they were doing it genuinely, yes. But the jealousy in them cannot allow them to see you And more so, maybe you have gotten a better job than theirs. More so, when your life is now changing to become better than their lives, you're now stepping into another level of life, leaving them behind, growing, leaving them behind. They cannot just tolerate that. They cannot just see that. It's so painful. It becomes so painful. And that's why jealousy is what is making them to behave that way. Jealousy is what is making them to start hating you from out of nothing. You have not done anything wrong. No. Your relationship was just okay. But what has destroyed the relationship is now that good job, that good marriage, or good fiancé that you have. That change of your life is what has changed your relationship with them. They just wanted you to stay there. They wanted you, even if you are coming up, but don't go on top of them. They want to see you down. Don't exceed them. Most people can really love you, care about you, support you, be there for you, but they don't want to see you on top of them. Very few people are happy when you are succeeding and becoming on top. Very few people. Let me tell you the truth. This is a bitter truth. Very few people can congratulate you and celebrate you genuinely when you have grown and you are now on top of them. Even that your best friend. Some of them will just celebrate you, but inside, deep down, they are not okay. Yes, human nature. I don't know what normally happens until you start asking yourself, what is happening? These are the people that have been there for me. They gave me a shoulder to lean on. They fed me. They have been there for me in everything. Whenever I needed any help, whenever I needed any support, they did everything for me. But now that my life has changed, now that I'm thanking God for what God has done, now that I'm even planning to surprise them with something good, they have changed. They don't like you anymore. They don't love you anymore because they don't want to see you growing. They don't want that growth. They love you, but they don't love your growth. Your growth is what is killing them. Your growth. Just know that as you grow, you create new enemies. The only thing you're supposed to do is how to be cautious and to know how to deal with such people. Because, yes, some enemies were very close friends to us. And without you realizing that your best friend has become your worst enemy, secretly, that might harm you, that might finish you. And that's why some people end up dying. Yes, you must be very, very careful whenever you start growing. Guys, be careful with growth. It's not a joke. Not everybody will celebrate your growth. Not everybody will be okay with your growth. Your growth kills some people inside. Your growth terrifies some people. Your growth is a danger to some people. Because they know very well as you grow, it's obvious that you are going to outgrow them. Yes. They were used to see you down there. As much as they were helping you, but they were okay seeing you in that condition. But they cannot tolerate seeing you up, seeing you on top of them, seeing you living that dream life. No. They cannot. And that's why they suddenly change and start hating you, start avoiding you maybe, giving you stress. Because you love them so much and you care about them so much and you value them because they've been there for you. They proved to be true friends. And look at them now. So you will have to let them go, and yet you love them because you also love your life. You love them, you can help them, you can support them, but you will distance yourself from them because you can never know their next plan. You can never know. Since they have showed you who they really are, Because if your growth is terrifying them, if your growth is the reason why they start misbehaving the way they're behaving, then you have to be very careful. That means you have also to distance yourself from them. You have to see a way that is going to help you. As much as you're not going to harm them or do anything or say anything bad about them, no. You have just to look for a way that is going to save you from those people. Such people can turn to be very dangerous people. They can destroy you. They can even kill you without you knowing that they're the ones doing it. Take care. Darlings, be very careful with your growth. As you grow, you create more enemies. Yes, because some people, they don't want to be outgrown. They don't want you to outgrow them. They cannot just tolerate that star of yours. They cannot tolerate that. They cannot. And remember, some of these people are even our siblings from the same womb. But they have that heart. You just wonder why my siblings were just good. My siblings were okay with me. We had a very good relationship, a very good family. Then all of a sudden I'm getting a good husband or a good wife. All of a sudden I'm getting a good job. All of a sudden my business is doing well. Then things changed. What are you going to do? Be very careful with such people. Even if you're going to confront them and ask them what is going on, and you sit down and talk and they pretend that everything is okay, that you solve the problem, be very careful with such people. Be very careful. Yes. If you see somebody being terrified by your growth, take care of yourself. Yes. Some people have lost their lives, or they end up losing the job or the business because of these people. Some of them may do it silently without you knowing that they're the one doing it. They destroy you silently. Remember that the people that are very close to you, it's very easy for them to know your next move. It's very easy for them to read your mind, because they're there with you. You share a lot with them. When you realize that you have such people, now start changing also. Changing your moves. Start changing what you share with them. Distancing yourself. Start figuring out what you can do so that you save yourself. Yes, you love them. From your heart, you love them and care about them, and you still value them, and you still appreciate and you are grateful for what they did to you. But remember, you also love yourself and care about yourself, and also you have to protect yourself from anything that is hurting you, because you are very important.